members of the media, we are indeed meeting at a critical time, not only from a trade and geopolitical perspective, but also from a food security, food production, and food price perspective. 2024 would have seen major impact in the region as food prices for cereals, meat, dairy, vegetable oil, and raw sugar increased significantly on the global market. Of course, we import those increases, we import those inflation, and we have to manage within that context. However, 2025 is adding a lot of worry to the situation. The increased climate-related challenges, increased transportation and logistics costs, uncertainty in tariffs and rules, trade rules, would have a significant impact on the costs of food globally and here within our region. Just to give you an example, bird flu as we know it was first reported around March 2022. As I speak to you now, the current situation as a result of bird flu is alarming. There's a 20% decline in egg production from the US, and you would know that we source most of our hatching eggs out of the US. We source table eggs also. Many of the countries source table eggs out of the US. For a matter of fact, in some regions, when you look at the year-on-year increase in the cost of eggs since the first reported case of bird flu, it is 70% increase. When you look at egg prices as of January this year in the US, there's a 15% increase in the prices of eggs. When you look at poultry meat, there is a 11% decline in production as I speak to you in the US. And as you know, the US occupy about close to 30% of global market share in terms of poultry meat. So we are discussing the impact of these challenges for the region, and important for us is to look at the full supply chain, to look at alternative supply routes, and to look at ways in which we can enhance and integrate our capacity and capability to withstand what could be a major shock in the global market. If Brazil becomes affected, then we will have major problems in terms of prices and supply. So you would not only have a price problem, you would have a supply problem. These are the challenges that we will face in the first, at least in the first half of this year. And we must be able to plan a strategy that would allow us to withstand these challenges. In relation to our 25 by 2025 program, as you know, this program was crafted during COVID, just before COVID, during COVID. And since then, we have made significant progress. If you look at from 2022 to the end of October, November 2024, we would have had about a 24% increase in food production across the region. We would have had major investments in infrastructure to support food production, whether it's cold storage, farm-to-market access road, solar drying facility, loan approvals, establishment of dairy facilities. We have seen significant increase in private sector investment and lending in the agriculture sector and the food production chain within the region. However, given the current situation, we have established a holistic framework through which the industry and the food system must be built to ensure resilience, sustainability, and competitiveness. We also want to build a food system which encourages young people and women to participate. We are also, in the last 4 years, we have also had significant investment that will see the Situation Room and Data Center to help our farmers with predictive data, predictive analysis, and real-time information. That investment, which includes a center of excellence, is currently on the way. Investment in a regional food hub and developing a platform through which we have technical support across the region would have already started. In addition to these issues, the chair would have asked for a number of projects to be developed so that we can pursue financing, projects that would achieve the resilience and sustainability and competitiveness of the food production system and agriculture in the region. And with the Inter-American Institute for Cooperation in Agriculture, we have identified 6 projects that we're going to pursue. Building capacity for Caribbean agriculture extension services. And the goal of this project would be to monetize extension services to boost productivity, competitiveness, resilience, and rural employment in CARICOM countries. The second project will be enhancing adaptive capacity of coastal communities, agro-marine system. The goal is to strengthen coastal community resilience to climate change through integrated agro-marine value chain. The third project is the establishment of a digital fabrication lab, which is a Fab Lab. The goal is to promote technological innovation in agriculture and tourism via the Fab Lab to bridge the digital gap. And this project will see the building, equipping, and management of a Fab Lab, emphasizing youth and women capacity building for tech-based solution in food production and agriculture, heavy focus on agro-processors, public-private partnership, women, youth. The fourth project is diversifying the Caribbean fruit crop industry. The goal is to develop a sustainable fruit crop subsector to enhance food security through structural production models and value-added products. The key action would be to establish a germplasm bank, promote precision agriculture, and foster public-private partnership. The fifth project is a bioeconomic model in organic waste management, and this would be to strengthen the Caribbean economies through innovative waste management and bioproduct generation. Finally, improving water security and climate resilience. The goal is to enhance water security for smallholder farmers, mitigating climate-related risk to food and nutrition security. And that is, in summary, the projects that we must pursue to achieve the objectives of sustainability, resilience, and competitiveness. So as a result of this holistic approach, we will now be expanding the focus to achieving not only food security, but resilience, sustainability, and enhanced technology with greater participation among women and youth by 2030. So we are adding some additional goals. We are successful in expanding production, notwithstanding hurricanes, storms, floods, all of which destroy production and our productive capacity. But our farmers, our policymakers would have shown tremendous resilience in reinvesting and ensuring that our focus on increased food production and food security remain a priority for the region. Thank you.